You kept running after him, right? Is that right? And you still had the gun in your hand, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Why would you do that to a man that you don't intend to kill? Why would you do that? That's what animals do. They hunt their prey down until they kill it, right?
Right.
Well, that's what you were doing.
26-year-old Raekwon Williams has just been arrested and charged with first-degree murder. The arrest warrant states that he was seen shooting his brother-in-law Jason Phillips multiple times with a handgun after getting into an argument with him.
So, what happened yesterday, man? What happened at your mom's house, man? Between family,
everybody was chilling and relaxing, right? So me and my cousin, we got into an altercation. You know, we had a few drinks, you know, but we just got into an altercation. Then my cousin, he just got mad all because I poured some of the liquor out my cup, you know, and you know, out of nowhere, I see him grab me. Then I'm on the floor. Then I'm like, "What's up with y'all?" I'm like, "Bro, y'all just seen this man? They talking about some." I'm like, man, I've been dealing with a lot of depression, man. I hear voices in my head and everything. I'm like, come on, cuz, why did you slam me like that? And I just went in the house, you know, and me and Jason, we was going at it too, but he had came at me with a little blade. He tried to come at me with a blade, and I just shot him, and I had left the house.
Okay.
I got put on my back, bro. It's proven.
What is it on your hand?
This is the cut from the little when I got put on my back.
Okay.
But Jason, he tried to come at me with a blade and all that.
Okay.
And I had a gun in my possession and I shot him.
Okay.
But I ain't never followed him nowhere. I had left the house.
Okay. So you and Damien got into it.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you say got into it, it was purely over just a little bit of liquor you poured out?
Yeah, I threw it out. Then, you know, he said he just got mad, you know, my cousin, but you know, we was gonna fight, but we didn't fight. He had got in his car and left.
Okay.
You know?
But
I told everybody how I was feeling, like, come on, bro. Y'all kinda ganging up on me, bro. Like, come on, bro. I could have been at my girlfriend's house. I could have been at my baby mom's house right about now. I was trying to be there. Like, they kept telling me to come back. Then they bringing my friends over without me even knowing nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you and Damien got into it, he put you on your back, you said?
Yeah.
Like what, you guys were just tussling?
No, we didn't throw no hands or nothing. I'm on my back because I'm trying to, like, tell him to calm down, bro. It's just a little bit of liquor.
So it was like wrestling?
Yeah, he pinned me down to my back.
Okay. At what point in time did Jason come at you with a blade? What, like, describe the blade.
When I was in the house.
Okay.
Yeah, because he thought I was mad and whatnot, and then he came at me with a blade, and I had my firearm on me, and I shot him.
Okay.
Then he ran down the street while I ran the whole nother way.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did the blade look like? Can you describe it?
It's like one of them blades that you could one of the box blades.
Okay. Like a box cutter?
Yeah.
Like one of those.
One of them things what you put up, like almost like a pocket knife looking.
Okay.
Yeah.
How big would you say the blade is? Can you describe it?
It's like that big.
Okay. Like the actual blade part?
Yeah.
Okay. And where did that blade go? Do you know?
I don't even know.
Okay.
I just seen him with it because we got into something one time. All I just told Jason to do was move his sandals out the way. He gonna tell my sister, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna cut your brother, bro."
Raekwon's story does not match what the witnesses told police. According to their testimony, after Raekwon and Jason began to argue, Raekwon shot him while they were inside his family's home. Jason then attempted to flee, and Raekwon chased him outside, shooting him as he ran.
Okay.
Come on, man.
So, what did he say when he came at you with this blade?
He was like, "You mad too? You mad too? Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, like he trying to like come at me."
Did he threaten you with the blade?
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He was like, "I kill you, bro. Don't come at me like that."
Okay.
Yo, cause my brother them. I'm telling you, my brother them was trying to calm me down. My own friends, I had got mad at my own friend. I was like, "Bro, tell your brother to calm down." To my brother, cause the way I was feeling, like it was all ganged up on me.
Okay.
I had about 7 against 1. My own big cousin slammed me on the floor. I just prayed I could have stayed at my female house, but I done got myself into this because of like the people's at my house. I was trying to stay away.
Okay. So you shot Jason inside the house?
Yeah.
Where? Where in the house were you?
By the kitchen table.
By the kitchen table?
Yeah.
Okay. Was there anybody else around that saw you?
Nobody wasn't in there.
Nobody was in there? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're Jason and I'm you. Okay? Show me how he came at you. Show me how that all
get
transpired.
mad at me?
Okay. Just like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he advance on you or anything?
Nah, he had the knife in his hand talking about something. "Are you mad at me?
Okay.
Are you hot at me?"
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what he said to you? Where did he have the blade? Down at the side?
He had it just like this.
He had it just like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
like,
then,
"Bro, chill." And I just shot him.
okay. So where did you have the gun?
I had the gun like in my hand.
Well, you weren't
In
carrying
my
around the
right
house
hand.
the whole time. But you
No,
did.
yeah, I had picked up the gun off the table in my hand. It was like in possession.
Okay.
Yeah.
At that, okay. So you right handed or left hand?
I'm right-handed.
You're right handed? Okay. So he saw the gun in your hand?
Nah, he didn't see it.
Okay. But you said you had it in your hand.
Yeah.
So how did he not see it?
Because he didn't see it. Cause I seen him with the knife, but he didn't see the gun at all.
Were you
Because-
standing like close to him?
Yeah, I had the gun like in the possession, like where I could pick it up.
Okay.
And we was kind of like far back from each other, but the point he couldn't see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened when let's say the gun was on the table. You said you picked it up from the table?
Picked it up
Okay,
from
so
like a
stand
little
Stand
spot.
up.
For someone to claim self-defense, the threat of harm or death must be real and not just speculative. The threat also requires immediate action, and it cannot be avoided. Someone raising a knife and stepping towards Raekwon in a threatening manner would be considered self-defense. The problem is, witnesses saw Raekwon chasing his victim while holding a firearm.
This is the gun. Let's move this out of the way. This is the gun right here, right? It's sitting on the table.
Yeah.
And I'm Jason. How far would you say it should
We was like, come closer.
Closer?
He said, "Oh, you mad at me, bro, with the knife?" And I had picked up the gun after just boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
At him.
How far would you say that Jason was from you initially?
He was like 2 feet like from stabbing me.
Like 2 feet away from you?
Yeah.
So about here maybe?
Probably like 3.
Okay, so
Cause he was sitting down getting up.
so show me how you grabbed the gun off. So you said you had it in your hand. So was it in your hand or the table?
Listen, he was sitting down, say if he was sitting down right there, right?
Okay. Yep.
So I'm like right here.
Okay.
I'm like, he like, you mad at me, bro? Are you mad at me? And I just said, oh shit.
So, so was he seated or were you seated?
He was seated.
Okay, so he was seated.
with a knife on him.
Okay. But that's different than what you just said. You said he was up and he had the knife.
Yeah, he got up.
Oh, he got up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
He was sitting down. He had got up like, oh, bro, you mad at me? What the fuck wrong with you?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you grabbed the gun.
I grabbed the gun off the table and shot him.
Okay.
But I left the way. I ran the whole different other way.
Okay. So let's talk about that. You mentioned that a couple times now that you ran a whole nother way. Okay. I don't think you're telling me the truth about that part. All right.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I did. I ran the different way.
So where did he run once the shooting occurred?
Listen, when he got shot, I seen him run outside, but I was blacked out. I ain't know what I seen him run, but it's just I don't know. I think he ran on the front side, not while I was ran on the back, and I had ended up seeing him again. I'm like, I don't really remember, bro.
Okay. Which door to the house did he run out of?
I think he ran out the he had to run out the front door.
The front door?
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't run out the back door where that little patio is in the back there to your mom's house?
Nah, I think I ran back there.
Okay. And so where did you go after the shooting?
Where did I go? I had left and went somewhere.
Where? Where'd you go?
To a friend's house.
Okay.
Like,
did you leave through the front of the house, the back of the house? Which way?
I went through the back.
To the back?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I got videos that show you running in front of the house.
In the front?
And running after Jason.
Oh, yeah.
Still with the gun in your hand.
But the gun ain't had no bullets in there. Had no bullets in there.
Okay.
That's the thing about it.
Okay. Is that because it jammed?
No.
No? You fired off all the rounds?
I just fired off all the rounds in the house. Then I ran. Then I think I had ended up seeing him, but I ain't know like was he like in critical condition, like was he like he got hit in his heart or anything.
Okay. Why were you running after him as he was running east down Day Palm Drive? Like he was running towards 3rd.
I don't really know. I ain't even see myself running after him. I don't even know how we even met up with each other like that, to be honest. Cause I had ended up seeing my friend too. Cause I'm running because that's a crime. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I was trying to stand my ground.
Okay.
I'm disabled, man. You feel me? Like, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
The detective wants to know why Raekwon continued chasing his victim after shooting him. Once a threat has been wounded and is retreating, they are normally no longer a threat. The other issue they have is the evidence showing that Jason was not armed, and Raekwon had the opportunity to walk away.
What were you running after him for? What was the purpose of you running after him? What were you trying to accomplish with that?
I didn't even like see him like in my possession.
Okay.
I'm steady running. I'm blacked out, running all over the place. I end up seeing my friend as I'm running. I see 3 other people as I'm running.
Okay.
I ain't even like I've been shot him in the house though. I'm telling you everything the truth. I shot this man in the house. Then when my gun, when I threw the gun, I had threw it somewhere. I forgot where. But yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't even following him or nothing. I had shot him in the house though.
Okay. How many times do you think you shot him?
At least 4 times.
At least 4 times?
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you do with the gun?
I had threw it somewhere.
You threw it somewhere?
Yeah.
Where?
Like in the bushes somewhere.
Alright, listen to me. Let's get serious, okay?
Yeah.
You know there's a lot of kids that live in that neighborhood, alright?
But the gun ain't had no bullets in it.
I know, but do you want some little kid to find this gun and play with it?
Hell no.
Right. So it's imperative that you tell me where you think you threw it so I can go and get it at least. You know what I'm saying?
It should be like in the alley somewhere.
In the alley somewhere?
Yeah, like around where the butches are.
Okay. You don't remember exactly where?
I don't remember
like,
exactly
did you throw it or did you just place it?
I throw it.
Okay.
I just threw it in the alley.
Okay.
Where the nearest bushes are.
Like closest to 3rd maybe? Like
it was in behind my house in the alley, but I just don't remember. It was like some bushes, it'd be trees back there. I just threw it and that was that.
Okay. Why'd you shoot him? Why did you shoot him?
Because he tried to come at me with a knife.
Okay. Any other
He tried
reason?
to threaten me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he drop the knife once you pulled out the gun?
Nah, he ain't dropped it.
He never dropped it?
No.
Okay. What do you think he did with it?
I don't know. It probably dropped out of his hand.
Okay.
Cause he was holding his chest like.
Okay.
Like, bro, you crazy, bro.
I'm gonna have you look at a video real quick. Okay.
The detective pulls out his phone and he shows the suspect a video of himself chasing the victim while he's holding the firearm.
Yes, that's me.
That is you?
But bullets was out the chamber.
Okay, so it's not Twig, it's you.
Yeah, that was me. I couldn't see it.
Okay. So what were you doing at that point? What were you doing with the gun in your hand at that point?
Getting rid of it.
Getting rid of it?
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you want to tell me about what happened inside the house? Anything else?
Yeah, about me and Jason's situation, Jason has been threatening me. He has been doing me wrong, and I kept telling my mom about the situation, but she never did nothing. She never wanted to kick him out. So I was the one that would leave, and I let everybody do what they want to do, because I had a studio at my crib, and you know, I just had to, you know, I couldn't take it, and plus, we was all drinking, we blacked out. Everybody just ganging up on me. Like, I'm trying to hold my composure. Man, I can't even do none of that. I got everybody in my ears. I got my cousin talking about me taking his stuff back and all. Then, as soon as I come in the house, walked in, I walked back, trying to leave. Jason come at me with the knife, trying to threaten me, man, talking about some, yo, man, you still, man, what the fuck wrong with you? Yelling all at me. So I just, man, what's wrong with you, bro? And when I just shot him.
So all those things that you just described to me right now about how, you know, Jason was this or Jason was that, do you think any of those reasons amount to you shooting and killing him, though?
I mean, he did come at me with a weapon too.
Okay. I understand.
I'm really disabled, man. I think he disabled too. He been in and out of jail. I ain't never. This is my first time doing some crime. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. Like, man, I feel bad, man. I wish I could have went to my woman's house. My peoples kept calling me back. Like, I'm going through a lot right now. I have a child coming to this world. Man, I'm a producer, bro. This can mess me up right here, man.
Another issue with this case that we see in many self-defense cases is the suspect fleeing the scene after killing their victim. If someone is truly claiming self-defense, they would wait for the police to arrive instead of making the police search for them.
Why didn't you stay there? Why'd you leave? Why'd you make us come find you?
Because about turning yourself in, I wanted to get myself right out here in this world before I turn myself in.
Okay.
Because I don't really know what the outcome gonna be.
Okay.
From what I'm telling y'all, I don't know what y'all want to do upon me. You know, I just, it's not that I'm running away. I was gonna turn myself in eventually.
Well, you were saying that you were just defending yourself.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why I'm asking you that question. You know.
Right.
So now, I'm just curious, but was he ever able to strike you with the knife or anything?
He didn't have a chance to.
He didn't have a chance to? Okay.
But he do bully me. Okay. He way older than me, way bigger than me. Like, come on, bro. I'm not doing nothing to you, bro. I wish I wasn't there.
Okay.
I wish I wasn't in there. I gotta face some time, man.
Okay.
Just wish I wasn't even in there. So, like,
when you say everybody's ganging up on you, like, maybe they were giving you a hard time, like, hey, Raekwon, man, you shouldn't be doing that, or hey, you know, just chill out.
It wasn't even, I felt, no. I told them how I felt, because I hold a lot in. I told you, like, man, I be hearing things in my head, hear voices and all that, man. Man, listen, bro. My cousin body slammed me. I didn't know I was even on the floor. All I did was throw it out. Got a little water on him, little liquor on him by mistake. And he like, bro, what the f? Like, got mad.
This is Damien.
This is my cousin.
Yeah, okay. So then what happened?
He put me on the floor. Everybody broke this up. You feel me? Then I just kept moving everybody out the way. But my mama, she never touched me or anything. She just was like, calm down. Then I think she left. Then, you know, I had walked in the house, you feel me? You know, I just was like, then that's when I had came back, like, then I had put the gun on the table. Then, you know, Jason had came at me with a butcher knife from like he was sitting right here, and I was standing like right there, and I just shot him.
Okay. Can you describe that butcher knife to me?
It was like one of them grip butcher knives with that flick up.
That flick up?
Yeah.
Okay, like a pocket knife?
Yeah.
Alright. So I want to go over that part with you. Alright, because at the first night you said it was a box cutter style. Now
I can't even see what it was, man. He carried knives, man. That's all I could tell you.
Okay, so let me get something straight. Were you inside the house and Jason came inside, or was he inside and you came inside?
No, he didn't even come inside until I seen him.
Okay, so you were inside the house?
Yeah, but I ain't even see him when he was in the house though.
Okay, and what was he doing inside the house?
He was like minding his own business. That's when I came from out the back. Then I had placed a gun on the table. And I'm like, oh shit, this man got a knife in his hand. Like, and he was like, you mad too? Then he was like, then I just grabbed the gun and just shot him.
Okay. Right
in the house. But when we ran the same way, my gun already had bullets out of there.
Okay.
I already had unloaded the clip.
So
I
Jason,
had like a few bullets in there. That was it.
From where Jason was, you said he was seated, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So from
then
where
he got up.
From where he was, could he have seen the gun that was on the table?
Nah.
No?
He didn't see it.
Explain that to me. Why couldn't he see it?
Because he was faced the other way. We was all blacked out.
Okay, so he couldn't see the gun.
No.
Okay. I'm just curious because typically, me, if I see a guy with a gun and I got a knife, I'm just taking off. I'm running.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not bringing a knife to a gunfight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He didn't know.
He didn't know.
Yeah, because he big for bullying and he quick to want to stab.
Okay.
Okay.
So you said he stood up out of the chair and then
came at me with the knife.
Okay.
And I just shot him.
Okay. Before you shot him, did you say anything to him? Did you try to retreat? Did you say, "Oh, put it down, man"? No?
Didn't say nothing to him.
Okay.
Based on the evidence, the victim was unarmed and he posed no threat to Raekwon. The two had been arguing and making threats against each other. Raekwon then pulled out a handgun and shot him multiple times. Even as the victim attempted to flee, Raekwon continued firing his handgun at him to ensure he would die.
That happened so fast, man. That happened so fast. When I got slammed, man, my knee hurt right now, man.
So let me ask you something.
My knees, man.
You said you believe you shot him 3 to 4 times inside the house?
3 times. 4 times, yeah.
3 or 4 times?
The other times I could have missed.
Okay. The other times, that's what I want to talk to you about. As you guys are running around the house, witnesses say that they heard additional shots.
Yeah.
Did you fire some more shots at him?
Nah. It was the bullets. Bullets was gone.
Okay.
It probably jammed on me, you feel me? And I seen the bullet flick out, but after that, I threw the gun.
Okay. So when you guys were outside of the house, running up towards the front of the house and going east, did you fire some more rounds out of that gun?
I probably did, but it wasn't at him.
Okay.
Probably did it at the floor because as I was running, I seen one gun sticking, bullet sticking up, so I just let that go
okay.
And it fell down.
So why would you fire rounds into the dirt if you just tried? What was your intention with picking up that gun off that table and firing those shots at Jason? What was your intention?
He came at me with the knife.
I know.
I just thought he was trying to stab me.
Not my question. My question is, what was your intention? What did you aim to accomplish? What did you aim to do?
What did I aim to do? I aimed to stand my ground.
Okay. Did you aim to? You tell me. What did you aim to do? What did you aim to accomplish?
I was aiming to injure him.
You were aiming to injure him?
Yeah.
Okay. So the shots outside of the house, the additional shots, as he was running away from you, right? Because that's what he was doing. He was running away from you? Yes? Is that fair to say?
He was going somewhere else.
Okay.
I was trying to go another way.
Well, not really.
We went the same way. As you can see it, he's in the people's grass, and I'm running on the sidewalk.
Right.
But then that's when I hit a cut.
Right.
Then I went through the alleys and I threw the gun.
Yeah, you realize that same cut that you hit, that's the same cut that Jason hit. So that leads me to believe that you were still pursuing him. You weren't going in a different direction. If you were going in a different direction, you would have went east, he would have went west.
I really did. Nah, if you pay attention to it, like I told you, the bullets, I shot him in the house.
Okay.
Yeah. I had probably like 2 bullets sticking out my clip.
Okay.
Sticking out the open bar. The slide, yeah. So I probably shot that one on the floor because he was like, "Oh, I'm shot." I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like, damn. I wasn't even thinking like, "Oh." And I cocked it. Bullets, like 2-3 bullets fell out at the same time, and I just shot at the floor. And after that, I ain't even see Jason.
Would it be fair to say that if you had no other intention of hurting Jason, you would have stopped right where you were at and left the gun where it was?
Yeah.
Okay, but you didn't do that, right?
No.
You kept running after him, right? Is that right?
I didn't really chase him down.
Okay, but you were right. I
was right there by him.
And you still had the gun in your hand, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Why would you do that to a man that you don't intend to kill? Why would you do that? That's what animals do. They hunt their prey down until they kill it, right?
Right.
Well, that's what you were doing.
Not necessarily. When you gotta understand this, boss. He came at me with a knife.
Okay, but he's no longer coming at you with a knife at this point, right? He's running away from you. He no longer
I think he got shot.
Right, but he no longer poses a threat to you. But you're still coming after him with a gun in his hand, in your hand.
Right.
Is that true?
That was true.
Okay. Why?
Because
you stand your ground inside your house, right?
Right.
So outside the house, what were you doing?
I was running to hide.
You were gonna hide?
No, I was running to hide.
Oh, you were running to hide.
I didn't notice me running his way.
Okay.
Like as soon as he got hit, I didn't even hit him no more. I shot at the floor, and I threw the gun. I wasn't shooting at him or anything, because I seen a little bit of people outside, like as you could see the video.
Sure.
I see people outside. I just quit. I quit trying to shoot him.
Okay.
When I see him holding his chest, I quit shooting him. I mean, we kind of did run the same way, but I had went through the other way while he went through the other way,
Raekwon continued claiming self-defense, despite being charged with first-degree murder. Right before his trial, Raekwon was offered a plea deal of 30 years in prison. With good behavior, he would have been out in 20 years. Raekwon decided not to accept the plea deal. At his trial, the jury found him guilty, and the judge sentenced him to life in prison without the possibility of parole. What are your thoughts on this case? Please share them in the comments below.